Steve's too dangerous. I don't like
Probably
riding
drove
with him.
like an idiot.
Maybe.
Don't maybe me.
Possibly. I know. I will say this.
You'll say what?
I've never been in an accident where it was my fault.
Look at that.
No, I've been rear-ended a couple times.
Sure you have. Today's show brought to you by Recon Texas Springfield, your one-stop vehicle reconditioning center. Call 217-670-1132. Call 217-670-1132 and have Recon Tex. Have Recon Tex give your car a detail that would make it look better than it was when it was new. Or how about a coating? Put a 3, a 5, a 7-year coating, and for the life of the coating, you never have to wax your car. Just wash it. It comes out sparkling clean. How about that? That's what you get from Recon Tex. Call 217-670-1132 and get your car scheduled. Then swing on by 8th and Black Street in Springfield and get your car taken care of. It's Recon Tex. And Just Beds. That's right, Just Beds. They are the yawn exterminators. They're located at 3120 Montvale Drive. Just Beds. How about going by Just Beds and picking out your new bed today? They've got them all. Full size, queen size, king size mattresses, and a big selection to choose from. Go there, lay in some beds, decide the one you want, and then bring it home. And I don't mean put it on your car and drive around like a hillbilly with some mattress on your car. No. I mean, bring it home, pay for it, and just go home. Because the Just Beds experts will bring the bed to your home, right? They bring it to your home, then they set it up, and they even tear down your old bed, and they dispose of it properly. That's what they do at Just Beds. They even dispose of the mattress. If it's too dirty, they will put it in Steve's backyard. But if it's just a regular dirty mattress, they just they take it with them and dispose of it properly. It's all at the good folks at Just Beds. They take care of you today. Just Beds. That's Just Beds. 3120 Montvale Drive. Oh, yeah. All right. Are we ready? Let's get going. What's up, people? I see Karen's already in there saying good morning, y'all. Well, good morning, Karen. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
We're going to places with bright, shiny faces.
I see Steve is up and at him today. I see Christina's up and at him.
Oh, I've been up and at him and busy little beaver this morning. I'm on my second load of laundry, Steve.
Irene says someone took a Steve in the bottom can. I'm in the bottom can. Oh yeah, someone is taking. Yeah, excuse me, I was taking a Steve. That's why we were a couple minutes late.
Oh, good Lord.
I didn't get done taking a Steve, and I had to wipe off the remaining Steve.
Oh, Lord.
I had to wipe off. Yeah.
Unlike some people.
Then after I was done wiping, I was ready to, come in here and start the show. But, oh, my goodness. Now I have to, when I wake up, I have to, take a Steve or the whole show. I just feel uncomfortable. Yeah.
Well, at least your bowels are working properly.
Yeah. I'm almost done with my cold.
Good.
I hit my, last night, right when I was going to sleep. Right when I was going to sleep, my nasal passages were all stuffed up again. And I was like, I couldn't even breathe through them. I was like, God, so angry. I'm like, when am I finally going to get over this? And then trying to lay down, and I finally got comfortable, and my and I'm like, I can't sleep breathing through my mouth. And finally, my finally, my passage is cleared. You know what I mean? Right before I fell asleep. And then when they
Yeah.
finally cleared, I was
Mhm.
able to breathe through my nose, so I slept better. So Dan
That's
says,
good.
if you don't wipe off all the Steve, do you get Blainberries? Yes, I think Blainberries. I think Blainberries are definitely an issue. Yep.
Big time.
Blainberries would definitely be an issue. Look at that good old Dave, always making those funny jokes.
Mm.
Always gets the show going with those jokes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that Dave does a great job.
Yeah.
God, Nick.
So what happened? What's going on? What happened yesterday? Any news? Anybody?
Mm.
I'm
No, nothing exciting.
I thought I was done with this cold yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and it still lingered. Still lingering.
Colds are a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, it needs to get done.
Oh well, yesterday was a messed up day for me. I fell asleep. I
Yeah.
fell asleep right after the show. Well, I think I was asleep. This damn cat, and she was all the time my eyes are closed, she'd stick her paw in my mouth. And then stop it. I want to sleep. Every time.
Said, no, it's not time to sleep.
How come I never goes to sleep? Because every time I push her down, she get back up there. I'm watching this. I always put something stupid on TV. So something I've seen 1,000 times. Like I'm watching that Axemen about logging people
Oh God, what? That sounds like a horrible show. What is it? It's a show about
cutting wood.
loggers.
Loggers,
Oh.
yeah. Logging and mountain loggers, yeah.
How can that be
Oh,
interesting?
wow.
Well, it puts me to sleep. Well, I've seen all the episodes, so
Yeah.
yeah. You got Shelby Stanka down in Louisiana,
Yeah.
yeah, and the Rygards, they're out in Oregon or somewhere.
Well, that doesn't sound interesting at all. You know what I mean? They just
Well,
Hmm.
a lot of hard working men and women. There is one lady that's a logger too.
There's a woman that's a logger.
Yeah.
Oh, good for her.
Oh. That sounds like
for a
Steve's type
while.
of lady.
If I remember right,
Nice and manly.
she was getting
Yeah.
ready to pull. She was quite attractive. Her name was Andrea. She
Oh.
worked for Pappas, and she was choking for the next turn of the logs. She was setting the chokers, and she fell in between two big logs and broke her leg.
Oh my
Ouch.
goodness.
They had to airlift her out. So she was done.
He didn't last long, huh?
Oh, she lasted a while. She lasted like 2 seasons, which is good. She was hot. Coaxy and
That's not
all
saying
of them
much.
were
You
chasing
think
after her.
everybody's hot?
Yeah.
I think she'd be hot because they all. I don't know exactly what loggers smell like, but I know that they don't wear clean clothes probably because you get tree sap. But when you get tree sap on your jeans, you'll never get it off. So it always looks like they're wearing dungy clothes, but it's really not dungy clothes. It's just clothes that they wear every day because they don't want to ruin their other clothes.
They wear the same jeans every day.
Yeah, oh yeah, and the same shirts and everything, yeah. And you can tell, they're dirty, but it's not like dirt. It's dirt, but dirt won't come off. I had that when I worked at the golf course. I had certain clothes that I wore just for the golf course, and mainly because there were a lot of times that I I dealt with deadly chemicals,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to infect my family if I were to. Well, if I were to,
If you were to what?
if I were to get a chemical on my clothes, and then they would they would
They would
get
what?
sick. They would get sick or something. So I had certain clothes.
I'll be damned. Well, he's reading that chat room, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He loves
Very,
to
very
read that chat room.
distracted.
God damn, he couldn't even get that sentence out. I was listening to that story. I'm like, God damn, it's the longest story. What the hell? And here's what he was reading. Good morning, everybody. What woman doesn't Steve think is hot?
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
of course, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
His
Exactly.
mom.
I would hope not.
Well, he knows.
Oh, boy, you let Brandon be on one of your shows. Now he thinks he's a god of the chat room. Now,
And Big D said, "Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard?" I have no idea what.
For you to hit mute when you're blowing your nose.
Oh, all right. Well,
He's a little upset over that.
well, why couldn't you? Then you hit mute for him. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'm going to.
Could you hear it anyway? I went back. How could you even hear it?
I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, thank
Steve,
you.
you can't hear shit.
But I went all the way back here to do it.
Yeah.
We can still hear it. Not as bad, but you can still hear it.
Big D complaining
What's
about me blowing my nose. I'm sick.
You are sick.
Oh, now he's
Oh, see, you pissed him off.
that's why he hasn't been in lately, is because he hates me because I'm sick.
Yeah, partially.
What's the other reason he hates me?
Big D, don't leave.
No, I
Big
hate
D.
him. He was having Facebook issues. Oh, fuck, Steve. See,
Big
Big D,
D,
you can't
don't leave.
leave.
Woo.
Oh my god. You are enjoying that way too much. You need to stop.
Steve likes,
God.
Oh my
What
God.
the fuck?
Yeah. Steve loves playing with those titties of his. He loves playing with titties. Dan says he heard it too. Oh man. Well,
I got the cursor right here on the mute button.
well, I guess I'll have to turn off my mic if I got to blow my nose again. Forgive me. Forgive me, everyone. Thank
What?
God I'm almost sick.
Not like he's doing it. I mean, there's a difference, when you actually fall asleep and you can hear snoring, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, at least I don't do that.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm
That
not
doesn't
snoring on camera. I just
Who
blow
would
my
do-
nose.
Who does
You
that?
gotta blow. You gotta blow your nose. You gotta blow your nose.
You definitely have someone who snores on camera.
Nobody on this show does.
I
that.
You
didn't.
definitely have someone who falls asleep, usually during subscriber shows, the shows people are paying for. They just fall right asleep.
But that's why I try to remember to mute my mic if I'm going to cough.
You're a better broadcaster than me, Steve.
I am. That's I learned that from listening to old shows, and they do. Remember, when you cough, you got to mute your mic, man.
Yeah.
People don't want to hear you.
I'm the first one to bitch when someone else does something, but God forbid if I'm sick.
Exactly.
If I'm sick, oh hell.
I remember when I had that wound vac in it. That's some
That wound vac was so disgusting.
Yeah, I would have to tell you, Steve, you're full because you're beeping. What?
Oh.
I don't hear anything. Dude, you're beeping, trust me.
That wound vac would be like,
you can hear it second.
what the hell is that? That's sucking up all Steve's pus.
Ew.
That was a wound vac, right? It was a pus sucker.
Yeah, it was.
It was sucking
How
up
did I
all the
know?
pus from his dirty wound. The wound vac or whatever the hell it was. Disgusting. That was so disturbing. Okay, it's still better than when you remember when he was in the hospital and he was broadcasting from the hospital with us. He just kept trying to get the good-looking nurses on cam,
Mm-hmm. Pervert.
and he was trying to watch that one nurse bending over. He was such a pervert. Oh my god. Yeah, so I'll be careful. I will mute my mic if I have to blow my nose again, but oh well. But I'll do my best. I will do my best. So, did you get any more Christmas trees done yesterday?
Let me think. No,
No,
but
really?
I got a new one yesterday. It was delivered, but I haven't gotten it up yet.
Delivered? What do you mean it was delivered?
I got 2 new trees.
Where do
One was
you buy
delivered
trees
yesterday and one's today. Walmart.
from? And they just bring them by the house?
Yeah, I had them delivered. They were a Black Friday deal. So I have 2 new trees now to put up.
Good Lord.
But yesterday I cleaned all day, so but I will have those trees up today.
So they'll go in different rooms?
Mm-hmm. Well,
So
of course
which rooms have the full size trees?
the living room.
All right, living room.
There's 2, 3, 4 trees in the living room.
4
Right now.
trees in the living room?
Mm-hmm.
Good
Pretty-
Lord.
I
Well, you
mean,
got one in every corner?
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't you think that's a little too much?
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's not enough. I would put more if I had more room. Then I have a big 9-foot tree in the dining room
all right.
and 2 little flocked trees, and I'm thinking about putting another one in there.
You have 3 trees in your dining room?
Mm-hmm. That's
Oh,
far.
Okay, did you put presents under all these trees in the living room, or just one
Only
We
specific?
have no
tree.
one main tree with presents.
Okay.
And what is the one main tree?
It's the fancy one in the living room.
And the fancy
The
one
biggest tree. The big
the
fat tree.
that's the fattest tree.
Yes.
So what goes in the Grinch tree that you put? Remember you put that Grinch tree up.
Yeah,
Uh,
nothing. It's just for decoration.
Nothing goes under that.
Nope. There will be nothing
That's
under
the one
any
that
of
has the
trees.
Grinch butt coming out of it, right?
Yes. Yes. Little Grinch butt.
All right.
And then I have a Grinch statue that Katie got me that I have to pick up sometime. He is in there. You are better not be in there taking pictures. He's in there taking pictures of my trees. I'm gonna kick his ass.
How disturbing. So I've got 7 trees in just your living room and dining room. I've already counted 7.
She has
Yes.
17 total.
And then there's a tree in the foyer.
A tree in your foyer.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck is a
So the people just walking
The
from
end
your,
when you
front,
walk
from
in
your
the
front
front-
door to your living room, there's a tree. Oh,
Yes, there's a tree. Yes. And then there's going to be a tree in my bedroom.
There's
What?
There's gonna be
There's a tree in there in your bedroom?
not yet. Not
Will it
yet.
have
There's
lights?
gonna be. Yes.
How are you
I
going
have
to
a
sleep?
Christmas bedspread and everything.
Oh, how are you going to sleep with a tree in there?
I'll unplug it before I go to bed. It'll be all right. Dan has a tree in his office. It's not decorated yet,
Oh,
though.
I'm sure he loves that.
But he will. It's going to be decorated Star Wars. So
How do you guys have sex with a tree in your room? That's just
That's called. Those are called sex lights. That's what I was told.
yeah, that's it.
When all the other lights are off and the Christmas tree is the only thing on, it's not real bright. That's what that girl in Staunton was taught me. She
Oh,
says these
Lord.
are sex lights. This isn't a Christmas tree. These are sex lights.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Did you have sex with that girl in Staunton?
No, she gave me a blowjob. No,
No.
Oh, good Lord.
Well, she was obviously a pervert.
and then I think she's the one that might have given me genital warts.
How did you get genital warts from if you didn't have sex with her?
Well, I might have had sex with her. I don't remember. I know we slept in the same bed because we slept in the safe of a bank, old bank.
Well, don't you have to have I mean, don't you have to have sex to get genital warts? I've never had genital warts. I don't know, but don't you have to have sex with someone before you know what I mean? To spread that seems like something there
Well,
definitely has to be some kind of
maybe.
contact.
I just know she had them.
Yeah.
So she told me she did.
And then
Right.
you ended up with genital warts.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Seemed like it. Seemed like it.
Well,
But I didn't really notice them until about a year and a half ago. No.
that's when they started.
And I was with this girl way.
Sydney wants to know what cousin taught Steve that. No, I'm telling you, she told you she had genital warts.
Yeah.
And then you're saying within the last couple of years you had genital warts just show up.
Uh-huh.
And so you know that you think they got to come from her because who else have you been with?
Exactly.
Steve.
I want to see.
I don't know because that was almost a walk. I don't know.
I want to see what genital warts are. I'm checking my phone. I don't know what the hell they are.
I just know. All I know is there's something on the right side.
There, Dan explained it. Steve thought he had a genital wart. Turns out it was his penis.
Yeah, a small bump on the genitals caused by a common sexually transmitted infection. Genital warts are common sexual transmitted infection caused by the human papillomavirus, the HPV. The characteristic symptom is a small bump on the genitals. Vaccines can protect against many genital wart-causing strains of HPV. Genital warts can be treated with prescription medicine applied directly to the warts, or they can be surgically removed.
Right. I think these probably have to be surgically removed. They're pretty big.
Here's how it spreads: having unprotected vaginal, anal, or oral sex by skin-to-skin contact. Oh, it says you can get them through oral sex. And look at that.
She had, and actually, she started the whole dirty foot thing. Because when I first started dating her, she had a wound back on her foot.
Oh, good Lord.
And then after, that's when oh man, she started it all. Wow. She gave me genital warts and the dirty foot.
Jason says, now Ray will start getting targeted ads for genital warts medicine. Well, just because I Googled it, you think? And Katie says, are you sure they just aren't large skin tags?
They possibly could be, Katie. I can't see them. So
what's the difference between a genital wart and a skin tag?
That's a good question. I know I have a skin tag on my boob because it looks like I have two nipples right next to one another. And I saw a thing. I was going to pull it off, and I said, don't do that because you'll bleed to death.
Yeah, don't do that.
You want to have it frozen off, or they got some contraption that looks like
skin tags. I've had skin tags on my neck since I was a teenager. And I went to one doctor, and one doctor said, I'll just chop them off. I was like, what? The doctor says, hold on, I'll just chop them off. And the doctor took tweezers and pulled them and just took scissors and chopped them off. And it hurt like hell. He didn't give me any kind of anything.
I'm sure.
But he just chopped them off. And, and there didn't seem to be much breathing. There didn't seem to be much bleeding.
Huh.
And that's when I want to say I was like 19 or 20 years old, and the guy just chopped them all off. Yeah. So, thanks, Irene. Jason says one is sexually transmitted, the other is not. But are they the same things? Katie says she wants to make clear he is not offering to look at them.
Oh, I was waiting for that one. Can you come take a look, Katie?
She told me if I had any kind of questions about, she's a nurse.
Yeah.
If I, if I had questions about an infection or something, if I thought I was getting an infection, to let her know. Maybe
Holly
she could help
says
out.
Steve doesn't have genital warts. He would know after this long. Well, he doesn't know, but you don't know what they are. You don't know.
All I know is they itch like hell, and I know, and
He knows he used to sleep with some dirty genital wart girl.
yeah, I do know that. I do know that.
So herpes can be dormant for years. So it could
And-
be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
right.
if
Is genital warts
that-
herpes? Well, look what we're finding out today. I feel like this is
that would
good.
definitely be. I would have got that in Kansas for sure. I remember getting crabs in Kansas.
Oh,
Remember,
God.
I
Who gave you
remember having-
crabs?
That girl, the 14-year-old. That's where we got the crabs from.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Exactly where I got the crab from. Man, I was so mad.
Oh, Katie says skin tags shouldn't itch. Well,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
Steve,
Well,
you
for
gotta go to
the
the
skin
doctor.
tags, it wouldn't be a whole lot down there. So
Gotta
I'll
go
leave
get
the
you
skin
some
there.
Valtrex.
Brandon says, did you know there's a fourth kind of herpes? It's of the rectum. He just found that out the other day. So, Brandon, how did you? I don't know.
Oh, Brandon?
Oh, Brandon found out
Well,
about anal herpes. Is there such a thing as anal herpes? I'm imagining that's what they're called,
Steve.
or rectum herpes, but anal herpes sounds funnier than rectal
Oh,
herpes.
I can see anal herpes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm telling you. Yep. I got some pineapple and blueberries that I'm eating.
Oh,
Blueberries. Not quite as good as
What's
blainberries,
some
but
pineapple?
blueberries and pineapple. I love pineapple. All I know is there are no genital warts or anal herpes on me.
That you know of.
I can't speak for everyone on the show, but there's none on me.
I could go on about this subject for hours, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Can we
move on
not?
to the next.
Steve experiences them all.
Oh, my crotchal area has been operated on so many times.
How many times?
Oh,
How many times has your crotch been operated on?
oh.
And the first one was when you were a baby?
Yeah, the first one was right after I was born.
You said they did a surgery on you right after birth.
Nah, I put in artificial urethra. But I've had cysts removed from there. And that's finally when that one doctor found out, he said, Steve, because he did like 2 operations. He said, Steve, if you just clean better, you wouldn't get these so bad. I said, oh, really? He says, yeah. He said, you have to. He said, you have to really scrub that area down there because you're a larger gentleman. I said, oh, why didn't I know that? That's when I invented the Goose Blaster. I found it's a Goose Blaster because he said, if nothing else, let's let water run over. Because I would get him on my back sometimes too. He said, just stand in the fucking shower and let the water run over you.
And what did you get? What were you getting that the doctor told you weren't cleaning good enough?
I was getting these cysts in my inner thigh and my
you would get
nutsack
cysts
area.
just because you were dirty? That's how dirty you were?
Oh my God.
They'd have to go in and drain them, and
how
that
dirty.
had to have home health have to come. and change the packing. And they would what they'll do is where they leave it open, they just pack it, and nurse comes and she's got this one old haggle lady. I call her Haggle. She's she's like an old witch. Home health. She would take those big long ass I call them swizzle sticks because that's what it felt like. Big Q-tips, and just to get down inside, she'd be jamming it. I'm like, God damn.
She jam it into the
your inner thigh.
Yeah. I never had genital cyst. I don't know, It sounds very painful.
I've had one on each side. One right under my belly.
And the doctor said it's because you didn't clean enough.
Yeah. So, well, this has been several years ago.
Yeah.
I haven't had any of these in quite a long time. And that's what I actually thought was happening on my right testicle area. I thought, oh shit, I'm not getting another cyst. But I never got any bigger. And I kept trying to squeeze on it and stuff like it, hoping it would pop like a big zit.
Right.
But it never did. Then I just quit messing with it. It didn't get no bigger. So then I got to feel around down there one day. I could feel, make sure it's like that's one of those. Oh, that's not probably not good. That probably shouldn't be there. Yeah.
So you were so dirty that you would get these dirt cysts.
Yes.
And you would have to get surgery on them to remove them.
Yes.
That just sounds terrible.
Yes. Dr. Manson.
And that's why you think your penis is small? Because of the...
Yes.
How did that shrink your penis?
Because I had one of them, and that Dr. Stevens went in there and operated. And I think because it was very close to my penis.
Mm-hmm.
I think he nicked some of it, and he had to splice it back together accidentally when he was doing the surgery. And that's what shortened my penis. It seemed like my penis got shorter, like right after that surgery. Like, what the? This doesn't seem right.
So what do you claim happened that shrunk your penis? I don't understand. You said that you went in for surgery.
Yes, I had a cyst.
Right. Okay.
And I think because where the cyst was,
yeah,
I thought maybe when they did the operation that he cut something, cut whatever part of the penis, whatever, the rod or whatever. The part that grows the pee out of.
Right.
He cut it accidentally and then had to pull it back and stitch it.
So this is your thought.
Yeah, and it's
You
short.
think he accidentally cut your penis, and then he had to pull it back and stitch it.
Yeah.
How disturbing.
Oh my God.
Hold on, I got to take this call. So go ahead, you guys.
Oh,
Okay.
So I really don't know.
So- If that story is what makes you feel better about yourself, go ahead.
Feel better about myself? No. I don't feel better about myself. That's for damn true. Ooh, let's see. I forgot what I was even talking about.
Dan said, thanks to this show, I think I know as much about Steve's general area as I do Christina's. That's pretty bad. We don't need to know all that.
There's not much there. I mean, there's.
Yes, we know. You've told us.
Sorry about
You've
that.
told us.
It's just, well, and I've been very upfront. I tried to get away with when I was in the hospital. They would come and have to hold the urinal for me. You guys keep saying you guys don't understand. When I'm laying in the position, okay, the only way I can get my penis even to pop out is I have to lay with my back at an arch. And then I can't reach my penis to hold on to the damn urinal and the old piss all flows back on me. So I'm kind of in a seated position. So I've been able to master doing that without.
Why couldn't you just lean a certain way and like I remember when I had to pee in the after surgery, I had to pee in bed, and they just gave me this thing that had a handle on it.
Yeah. I have nothing to let in to sit inside that.
That's what I mean. So I just lifted my dong and let it go into that. You know what I mean? Just let it drop into that thing and then pee. That seemed pretty easy.
I don't have that. I have to hold it right against the area and piss over the toilet and hope to pray in God. That's why I hate using the little cups. It's harder than hell to piss them on them little cups. Then I end up pissing in. I tried to dip it out. Of the toilet real quick. Well, shit, that ain't gonna work.
Don't do that.
That doesn't even look like piss. So I just left.
Oh my God.
The doctor said, we never did get that one test. Was good. Oh damn! Now I got to go do it again. Shit! But I did it. I was able to fill the cup that time. I had to go pee.
So you filled the cup by how did you fill it?
I just held the cup over.
Yeah.
Over it. I have to like put force behind it. I could pee in a red soda cup easily. I just hold it.
So you're saying that the cup was too small, or that they gave you at the hospital?
Oh yeah.
Should have said, why don't you give me a red Solo cup? It's a lot easier to pee in one of those. And then just transferred it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Red Solo cup.
Why couldn't they just give you a big funnel and then you put the funnel?
Perfect. That would be perfect.
Yeah. Like pissing a gas can or something. Think of how you would have felt then.
Now, if I had a urinal that was like that had a big spout, I could probably do it myself. I wouldn't have to call nurses.
Yeah. So you're saying it's their fault?
Yeah, for not making the proper tool.
Spoon says, why is it every time I tune into this show, you're all talking about Steve's penis? I don't know. I guess it's just timing. No, it's not Ray's obsession. No, I think
it is.
I don't have an obsession with his penis.
Oh, I think you
I have an obsession with his stories. I just let him tell his stories. I don't want to cut him off and be rude.
I don't even know how we got on this subject.
All I know is I'm not rude.
Oh no! Here comes the fucking.
Pardon me for being so polite.
I guess it's snowing earlier.
Yeah, I heard it was snowing.
Yeah.
Isn't that terrible?
I turned the heat on this morning. I just turned it on.
I know.
Yeah,
it was a little chilly this morning. I thought, I better turn the heat on. Now it's
cold,
toasty.
I'm finally well, I think I'm feeling better. I'm ready to start working out again. I'll tell you that.
That might help you.
Now I got to try snow.
Sweat.
Oh, God.
Sweat out that last bit of sickness.
Yeah. This has sucked. This sickness has sucked. Oh, by the way, I weighed myself yesterday, Christina.
And
I'm getting closer to being able to pass Jason.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah. I know. I'm not bad.
Congratulations.
Got about 15 more pounds to go to pass Jason.
Oh, shit.
Yep. I'm eating my pineapple and blueberries right now. Won't be long.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
It won't be long.
Mm-mm. Won't take long at all.
I blew by Steve.
Especially when you get back to working out. Oh yeah.
I know. I'm ready to get that workout. And, that'd be wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Then I got doctor's appointments on Monday.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, joy.
On my day off, I got to go to the doctor. And,
I got a call. Oh,
well.
damn.
yep.
I get every fucking day. I heard it just call the fucking doctor and say, hey, I need an appointment for December.
I go in and I'll go
For
in. And
the afternoon.
I'll get weighed again on Monday, and we'll see how it works out.
Well,
Most of these guys are going to have a signal
Yep.
already.
I'm hungry.
When you're hungry.
I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry.
You just said you were hungry. Which is it?
No, I'm
Must be
not.
high.
I'm not.
DA says, could Ray always talk about things that are bigger than him? And it may be Steve. What the hell? What is he saying? Steve's bigger than
DA,
Ray. in
are
the
you drunk?
primary. DA, no. He's suggesting that I have a smaller penis than Steve. I have never seen Steve's penis.
I don't
Me.
think that's possible.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's seen Steve.
Let me
penis.
say no. My penis has been growing. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of my my growing penis because this weight loss has been amazing. This weight loss has been just amazing. That's the thing that I'll tell you. That's the thing that gets you fired up the most about working out and losing weight is the growth of your penis. It is astounding.
Damn, if only I had a penis, I'd have motivation.
I'll tell you, you get motivated. You get motivated when like I first noticed it in the shower when I'd be washing myself.
Oh, I noticed it. Yeah, it's
I'll be
easy
like-
to wash around.
You're
there.
like, oh, there's a lot more there to wash.
I'll be like, yeah, it seems like it's a lot easier to wash now because it's right there. There's no tugging or pulling or having to stretch to get anything out. Everything's just there. It's a lot easier to wash.
Oh man,
I'll tell you that.
I'm gonna say right now, right here and there, Joel was
Okay.
right.
What'd Joel say?
What?
I was taking a shower last night and I dropped that fucking bar of soap on my foot. God,
Oh, I bet that hurt like a.
son of a bitch, that hurt. Felt like
Well,
I
of
dropped
course,
a
it's only
fucking
this
bar.
big.
Son of a bitch. Hurt. Then I couldn't pick up the son of a bitch. And I was trying to hold. Okay, I'm trying to hold on to the shower head because I was in the middle of gooch blasting. Actually,
Oh God!
I knocked the soap was on the soap dish thing, and I bumped it. And it fell on my foot. Then it was slick, and it kept sliding to the drain.
What kind of soap did you get? I forgot the name of it. What was it called?
Duke Cannon.
All right.
There's a
And
big Duke-
Joel
you
said
know,
that it's like a brick.
Yeah, it's like a brick.
Yeah, it's
I don't know
probably
if
what,
I don't know
twice
if
the
you took-
size of.
I
as a
didn't
squash
know
ball.
no instructions. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to cut off just a little bit of it, or what?
don't
Or you're
think
supposed
so.
to use it like that? Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, though. They would.
No.
They would. Yeah, you could. I mean, I could see how you could easily just cut pieces off of it and use it. But yeah, it hit my foot. Then son of a bitch kept sliding down into the drain. I'd kick it with my foot, and by the time I let go of the bar and tried to grab the bar of soap, it was down by the drain again. So I said, son of a bitch. So I got the goose
Like-
blaster. I'm trying to goose blast at the same time and pick up this bar of soap. And God damn, in my
Why
head,
don't you
hitting my-
just use a washcloth?
Did
Get
you
a
finally get it
washcloth.
picked up?
yeah,
Why don't
then
you
it just-
Why don't you just get a washcloth?
I did have washcloth.
and you put the soap on the washcloth, and then use the washcloth to
Because I would.
clean. with.
Okay, here's just what I
He
did.
knocked it. He knocked it off the
I-
shelf. I think
yeah.
is what he said.
Yeah, I knocked it off the.
So
I
here,
hate it.
next time that happens, pull the chain, have Shelly come in and pick it up for you.
You want me to get in the shower?
What's the matter, Steve? Can you
I
grab a
use the
sweet bar of soap when I pick it
to
up?
I
wash
dropped
my
the soap.
vagina?
Shelly, I dropped the soap.
Uh,
Can you pick it up for me?
Cool, Steve. Let me take off my clothes and get in the
Why
shower
down
with
there?
you.
I'd never wash my penis. You want to do?
Oh,
Steve, can I wash your penis?
you let a neighbor wash your penis.
Yeah.
How disturbing.
if she can find it.
Yeah.
Steve, where is your penis? I can't find it to wash it.
Steve, I'm gonna bend over and you just take that soap bar and give me the old ones. Give me the ones over.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love it. Sounds like a good time. Sounds like a party. That
Oh
sounds
yeah.
like a Steve-O party. Hmm. Yeah. What a day, huh? What a day.
What a day.
Oh, what a day, what a day, what a mighty good day. Mighty good day. I know Steve's ready to party.
Party.
Yeah.
I was just telling Christina about this new song I just heard. She said it's been around for a while.
Yeah.
It's from the Fountains of Wayne. Have you ever heard of them?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I never even heard of them. It's Stacy's mom.
You've never heard the song Stacy's Mom?
No,
That
not
was
till
my
just-
reaction. I'm like, really?
Got it going on.
Yeah. Stacy's mom.
That song's from
got-
like what, 2000, maybe 2003?
Uh,
Probably.
I never heard it. I heard
That's
about
so-
it. I mean, I heard people talk about it, but I never heard the song. I just
Yeah. You know, those are the same guys that did. Those are the same guys that did doing that thing you do. You remember that movie? They did the song for that movie.
oh,
That was the same guys.
Oh.
Ooh, doing that thing you do. You ever saw that movie? It's a great film. Have you ever seen that movie, Steve?
what's the movie?
It's called, I think it's called That Thing You Do, isn't it?
Might be. Sounds familiar.
It's about the group The Wonders,
Oh no, I've never seen that. No.
and it was directed by Tom Hanks, but it's about this band that had a one-hit song, and it's a great, I mean, the movie's fantastic,
Oh yeah.
but it was that band that did that song too. They did that song, Stacy's Mom. The same guy wrote all that music, but he died. The guy died.
Oh wow.
The guy died of, I think he
I-
got.
And I know this, and this guys will
And-
think this is crazy too. Because I've always have a certain music that I listen to. I've heard of these people. Like I listened to Linkin Park.
You've
song
never heard
Numb.
of Linkin Park?
I've heard of them, but I've never listened to their music. And that Chester Bennington, I mean, I knew he killed himself and all that, but I didn't know he was good. He was good.
Oh, Tom says that guy died of COVID. Oh, that's
Oh.
terrible. Oh my God. Yeah.
No, I thought, wow, where did all this music come from?
I can't believe you've never heard of Linkin Park or Fountains of Wayne. Or
No,
God. Yeah. I'll be damned. Well, Steve, you're being introduced. At least you're being introduced to some good music.
yeah,
Right.
No, Tom says Linkin Park did that song Nookie. No, that was
no, that was Green Day, wasn't it?
no, Nookie was not Limp Bizkit. It was What's the Fred Durst's band? What was the name of that band?
Limp Bizkit.
No, Fred Durst was not in Limp Bizkit. Or no, is it Limp Bizkit? Is that the name? Is that the band?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fred
it
Durst,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Lincoln Park. Lincoln Park is what you're talking about. Yeah, Fred Durst and
Oh.
Limp Bizkit did Nookie. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Just rolling, gotta keep rolling, gotta keep.
They all came out around the same time. Limp
I
Bizkit,
just-
Kid Rock, Lincoln
Oh, yeah.
Park.
Kid Rock.
They all
Oh,
POD. Yeah. Corn.
Oh, Lord.
All
Corn,
that
yeah.
stuff came out around the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freak
'Cause
on a
we-
leash.
Because we didn't play a lot of music, but when we did, it would be one of those songs. It would be Limp Bizkit or Linkin Park or Corn or it would be one of those bands.
Oh,
And I remember POD being big in that era, and there was somebody else too that I'm missing, but they were all big in that area.
Puddle of Mud.
Yeah, Puddle of Mud was big too, yeah. But they sounded different.
Yeah.
Like all these guys sounded, you know.
Slipknot.
Let the bodies hit the drowning pool was the other one.
Yeah.
Because I remember Drowning Pool when I was working at WQLZ, we had a bunch of songs that we were playing, and 9/11 happened
Oh.
in 2001, right? And we had to go through at the time we had to go through the playlist and remove songs that were
Oh.
you know, and Drowning Pool, Bodies Hit the Floor was the #1 rock song
Oh.
in the country.
And you had to pull it.
And it was the #1 rock song for every hard rock station in America. And we immediately had to pull that song off the air. So it went from #1
Wow.
to like 100 in a week
Yeah.
because
Oh.
everybody pulled the song.
Right.
Because after 9/11, that's how let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor, and it was just like it was like, oh man. So that was a reason why that song went from
oh man, that was
it was the most played song
yeah.
on rock stations down to nothing. It was crazy. But I do remember, and for WQLZ, we didn't have a program director at the time, but Brando was made, he was the morning show producer, but they also put him in charge of, he also had to become the de facto program director at the time. So, he had to go through and take all that music off, and it was sucked. So, yep. Yeah, but I do remember that being, that was an issue at that time. Oh crap! Right?
I love Brooke Springfield, Jesse's Girl.
What does Rick Springfield, Jesse's Girl?
Well, it wasn't mine for me because my best friend was Jeff. It was Jeffy's Girl.
But that song came out in, I thought Jesse's Girl came out in like 1980s. Wasn't that in the 80s or something? Wasn't that around?
Yeah, maybe
85 or 86 or maybe earlier than that.
Yeah. What? There's nothing wrong with Jesse's Girl.
But I'm saying you're talking it in the context of Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit and
That's the way I listen to my music.
good Lord.
I bounce from. Then I found a new one. Oh, what is that called now? These these guys are from Russia,
Oh boy.
and the lead singer's name is Alex the Terrible.
I have no idea who it is.
And what are they called? Oh, I've just listened to this song.
It's a band whose lead singer's name is something terrible.
Alex the Terrible.
I've never heard of this band. I have no
Dude
idea.
wrestles a grizzly bear.
What the hell?
Wow, what's the name of this damn?
So you just discovered yesterday, you just discovered the song Stacy's Mom.
Yeah, no, today.
Oh, you just found it this morning?
I just listened to it this morning. Yeah.
And you'd never heard it before.
No.
You're really something. Well,
And then I did have Jeffy's aunt.
Oh,
Jan said,
we
I
know.
wish I had Jeffy's aunt. I wish I had Jeffy's girl, but I had his aunt.
does Jeff know you had sex with his aunt? By the way,
Yeah.
Mike says 1981
Oh, yeah.
is when Jesse's girl. You would have been in high school.
Yeah, I
He
was.
says that's when Jesse's girl came out. Good
Yeah.
Lord, is that song that old? Because I think
That's
I would,
1980.
when I've been in high school. I think
That
I'd have been in
was a
high school
good-
too.
That was a good cruising song. Yes, Dan, that's it. Slaughters to Prevail. Yes, that's it. Slaughters to Prevail. Thank you very much. And that's Alex Terrible. And it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy.
Where did you discover this band? Or
YouTube.
How?
I discovered them through a Falling in Reverse video called Ronald, featuring Tech Nine and Alex Terrible.
Mhm.
And that's just, I just love. I almost know the song by heart now, word for word. I just wish I
Ooh.
could sing. I am amazed. I'll tell you what, musicians amaze me. Musicians amaze me. I don't understand how you guys can do that. I could never be in a band. Because you got
I'm not.
you got
I'm-
two different guitar players playing two different things.
Yeah,
I couldn't do that.
I'm debating whether I want to ever play in a band again.
Huh.
I don't think I don't know. I'm hedging whether I'm gonna ever do a band thing again. By the way, I just saw the weather report about the snow. Holy crap.
Oh, they're calling for snow?
About how there's a chance we could get more.
Oh,
It's supposed to
boy.
be going more east,
Oh,
but there's a chance that it will stick around here a little longer.
oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, first snows never stay long because
Yeah.
the ground's hasn't been cold enough yet.
Well, let's
ground-
hope it does.
Ground's not frozen. Because we still got stink bugs. I know that. I killed 2 of them last night.
You're saying because you've got stink bugs, we're oh God, who is that?
That's Alex the Terrible.
Is that
It's
Alex
Slaughter to-
Terrible?
That is that
Yeah.
Alex the Terrible guy. Isn't it? He's scary looking.
Yeah.
I don't. When we're running into him in a dark alley.
No.
I'll be
He-
damned.
He wrestled. He wrestles. He had one eye.
He's
He lost.
evil.
Yeah, I think he lost. He wrestled a grizzly bear
Oh,
and it slashed him across the face. He's got this scar, really deep scar on his face.
And that's how he
His
lost
eye.
his eye.
And that, yeah.
what a stupid way to
Mhm.
lose an eye.
Things like that. I don't know how they do that stuff.
Karen said her sister in Peoria said they had
What
a dusting
the
of snow.
fuck was that?
That's Steve's
Oh.
impersonating the guy. And Corey says the
You can
dusting,
stop
the
that.
flurries in
like
Springfield
he's
started
choking
at
on
2
something.
a.m. Oh my
Oh.
God. Yeah.
Uh,
But it's
It's-
done now, right? Are we done with snow
Oh.
now? Or
oh yeah, it's bright and sunny right now.
God.
But then it can snow and be sunny too. So it's not. I don't know. When I sat down, it says 32 out, so it could still. We should still get a dusting, but
Yeah.
it's not going to thick. The ground's not frozen yet.
Oh, it sucks. Yeah, we don't need snow.
No, not till
It's too
Not
early.
yet.
December. Yeah,
I mean, snow usually shows up. February seems to be. Am I wrong?
yeah, it's getting
February
later
seems-
and later every year.
hmm
Isn't it February that seems to be the month that has a bunch of snow?
It used to be January,
Usually, yeah.
but now it's maybe February. Yeah, February runs into
Any
late
snow,
March.
any snow for me is too much, to be honest.
I'm not hip on it,
I am not a fan.
especially because they don't.
I
keep
like it
sidewalks.
as long as I don't have to go out in it.
Yeah, but it sucks if you go somewhere
know.
every day.
Well, see, when they go to Christine and Dan, they got that huge front yard that nobody will, if you see tracks in it, that must be a deer, because that's all you see. There's this beautiful blanket of white snow.
I would hate to live.
Oh, I love that.
undisturbed.
I would hate to
you know?
live where you guys live and have it snow and have to drive to work in the morning. I would when I was in
man.
radio. When I was in radio, and I hated the fact that they forced us to drive in every morning to do a show, and I'd be like, "Son of a bitch, why can't we just do the show from home?" Oh, that's impossible. They'd
Right.
say, and I thought that is bullshit. It's not. There's a bunch of people that do a show from home. Why can't I be
Right.
one of them? And I would have to get up at 4:30 and be the
yeah.
only car out on the road, and everybody's driving like assholes if they're out there,
Yeah,
and it takes forever to get to work, and it was
county roads are never
miserable when
plowed.
you get there, and oh yeah, just terrible.
That's one thing I can say though about out here in Menard County. They keep these roads plowed.
Yeah,
Some
that's
counties
good.
are shit. They don't stay on
Yeah.
top of it. We've never been snowed.
But I gotta
in
say,
because
we're
we
now
get out. It's-
society has
You must have a
society
councilman.
has moved. We're now in a place to where pretty much everybody with an office job, they have a way for you to work from home.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like Dan can work from home, right? So if
Yeah,
there's a bad
he's in there right
snow,
now.
if there's a bad snow, he can just
Yep, he'll just call his boss and say, "Hey,
listen, I
I'm-
gotta work from
Yeah.
home today.
Yeah.
I'm being remote today.
Like Karen is working from home. So she's used to working from home. Like I'm just saying, most people who work for the state or have a job, an office job, they can work from home.
Uh-huh.
But I'm saying when I was in radio, they would say, "Oh, you can't work from home. It's too difficult to," you know what I mean? Too difficult to do that. And I was always like, that's just bullshit.
Well, yeah.
We could easily work from home. But no, they always said, "No, you guys got to come in." That's one of the main reasons that I had no desire to go back to radio. No desire to go back. See, I should be able, if I wanted to get back on the radio, they should just take my feed and I could work from home. But oh no, I mean, you'd think they could put me at any station in any city. It's so easy to do the show from home, but that's just not how it's such a dying industry. They have to justify having stations
Oh,
when it's so easy for people just to be doing this shows
yeah.
from their own house. Yeah. Yeah. Dan says it's not too difficult. The radio tech people were lazy and they didn't want to spend time or money to set up the feed. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. They didn't want to do any work. So I don't know. But now you look at most jobs you can do from home. And this is thanks to COVID. You know, thanks to COVID, a lot of jobs did it to where you can do the job without actually physically going into the office. Oh well. Yeah. So I like my job that I have now. I like doing this show. It's just fun. And I work from home. I don't have to worry about going into an office. I mean, I have to work. I'm wearing clothes. I'm not like Steve. I'm not with my dong out and a dirty shirt, but I can, if I wanted to, I could.
Not dirty. This shirt is splendidly clean. I just put this shirt on 2 hours ago.
We know you just did laundry. So
Yes, I did.
Thank God.
So you have new
and
underwear.
I have folded a lot. I folded a lot.
Mhm.
Yes,
Wow.
I did.
Thank
Good
God.
job, Steve-O.
Was
About damn
so
time.
shit had to be done.
Yep.
I'm just like it's just like everything else in my life. I just let it build up and build up, build up till I just fucking blow up. And like, fuck, I gotta do it. That's all it is. I just
Steve said screw it, and he got down
yeah,
to work. He got down to work and did his job.
it's so screw it. Nobody else is gonna do it for me. Just fucking go do it.
That's
It's
our
not that
Steve.
fucking, not
Exactly.
that big of a fucking deal. Just fucking go do it. What?
That's our Stevenator, taking care of business.
Take care of business. Taking care of business every day. We're going
Like Corey
overtime.
says, we have high-speed internet now, and everything's just a Zoom call away.
Exactly.
Dan says, according to his work remote rules, he's supposed to wear work-appropriate attire. Yeah,
How the
I
hell
don't.
would they
I
know?
don't. That's what I don't get about. Because I hear that about offices. They dictate what you can wear. Screw that. They dictate
Right?
what you wear.
They ain't gonna know.
I would go into a radio station every day, and I never wore. There was never a dress code.
Right.
Like I would wear shorts, and I would wear, ratty. I've never had a job where I had to dress up a certain way.
I did. I worked
Except
at the
when I worked
hospital.
except when I worked at like fast food places that had to wear a uniform.
Oh yeah. Oh, I had to wear a dress shirt because I was a manager
Yeah,
at Popeyes.
never had
Yeah,
to
we know
wear
what kind of manager you were.
a shitty one.
Very shitty.
Yeah, we heard of your manager when you're stealing money from the company. Would you steal money when you were a manager? Is that when you stole it when you were a manager?
Windy out, isn't it,
Well,
Steve?
Or did you steal as a regular employee? I don't know if you stole. Would you steal more as a manager or as a regular employee?
Oh, that's a hard question to answer there because when I started out as a fry cook. Actually, I started out as the morning maintenance. I would go in and clean the place
Oh,
before. Then they put me on as a fry cook and a kitchen person. Then they moved me up to the drive-up window, which was really messed up because then I had to go out and I had to go personally buy a maroon shirt because they didn't have any. Popeyes Corporation didn't make anything big enough for me, but they just had maroon T-shirts. So I just got a maroon T-shirt and I had a tag on it that says, "Hi, my name's Steve. Can I help you?" That's when I learned. That's where I learned how to scam people in the drive-up.
how could you scam people in the drive-through? I want to learn this. How do
Okay.
you scam people in the drive-through?
Okay, you have your menu. Now, this is before the fancy drive. This is just a speaker box. Yeah, but drive it. You don't have this. You don't see a printout screen or any of that like you do now.
Right.
Yeah, that's just the only way I can hear. I mean, I'm glad to have them now because that's the only way I know if she got my order right. Most of the time I drive on and she's still talking to me. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, it worked. But yeah, But no, they would call and say, okay, I add like a 20-piece spicy with red beans and rice. I say, okay, that'll be $20, $21.16. That's okay. And well, when I ring it up, you can't see my register.
Mhm.
My register only says $19.87. So all I have to do is put $19.87 in the register, and I pocket that other, dollar or whatever. When you have 200 or 300 people come through the drive up at night, you can make $50 to $60.
So
at it.
you're telling us that like somebody would buy something,
Yeah.
and you'd put it in, and it would ring the total for you, and you'd say,
Yeah.
"Oh, that'd be," and you'd add like $1.50 to every.
Yeah, yes, $1. You don't add a bunch. Between max at $1.50. You want to stay under between.
So how would you give the right change back?
Well, that's what you had to learn. Actually, we had at Popeyes in the drive-up window. We had a cheat sheet under the register that you could pull out.
Yeah.
Because we all did it.
Yeah.
We all did it. Just some guys did it more than others.
So you
most-
never
most-
give people receipts or what?
No, we didn't give receipts. or anything, No,
Oh my god.
we didn't
So
give
you would-
receipts.
So you would give people the false total when they went through the Popeyes,
Yeah.
and you would take like at least $1 from every order.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So you would make how much in an evening?
I've made up to $60.
If
In
there were
one
60
night.
orders, you'd make like $60.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Well, way to go, Steve.
It's just like tipping. You're tipping me because I'm your waitress. That's why I look at it. All you're doing is tipping me.
And
I
what
waited
would
on
the
him.
owner of the franchise say if they found out about this?
I hope he's not watching the show. He still lives in Springfield. He still owns the Popeyes chicken.
Yeah, there's still a couple Popeyes, isn't there? There's a
Yeah,
Popeyes
it's
on
The
Wabash
same dude owns them still.
and one
Ripple
on
and
South Grand.
South Grand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Same dude owns them still. I owned them when I was
Tom says, I wonder if Anthony is watching or listening.
a.
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah.
Anthony is listening.
Probably.
Oh,
He's
I'm
busy.
sure he's compiling a list.
So you would rip off money. I'm not sure who you were stealing from. Who is he stealing? Is he stealing from the customer or is he
Yeah.
stealing from
The customer.
the owner
customer.
of the, yeah.
It's a tip. It's a tip.
So that's did you invent this? Did you invent this or
No, this other kid man, he just showed me how to do it.
by the way, he says Steve was
Told
stealing
you.
from the customer.
He's
Yeah.
making a list.
It
Yeah.
was not stealing. It was a tip.
So
That is
You will
stealing.
steal
You
from-
lied to them.
you would steal
You-
from as many as 60 people a night. But is it, for example, is it? I mean, how much do you have to steal to get a felony? So I'm just wondering, is it a felony if he's only stealing $1 from everybody, or is it? You know what I mean? I'm just wondering
right.
how that works.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm not stealing.
Yeah, Anthony has a
Steve,
question for you.
Did you take their money without their knowledge? Of course, yeah. He didn't, of course he didn't tell them, hey, I'm charging you more than you're supposed to be paying.
Yeah.
He just charged them.
I'm adding
he
a tip to your
lied.
total.
He lied to them and says, oh, your total's $22.50 when their actual total's like $20.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we didn't get receipts. And back then they just had the little speaker box. So most people when they drive up, they figure tax or whatever. Well, tax is only like 1% on food. So
Right.
people didn't know that. People still thought they were 7.25% tax. So they would damn it.
So how long ago was this when you were doing this? So you would-
1988, 80.
So it would come up on your cash register that they owed $20.48. You would tell them,
let's
it's
just
gonna be $21.98.
Right. Let's
And
just
so you would
say,
make $1.50.
okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's just say something. Let's say a 20 piece with two sides is $19.99.
Mhm.
Okay. On the board, it's $19.99. And when I ring it up, though, people are going, they're going to, they're going to have to tax that. So when I ring it up, I'm going to hit ring and it's going to cut up whatever, whatever it should come up. Let's say it comes up $21 or $21.20.
Mhm.
Okay. I say it'd be $22.68.
So you would make $1.48 on that order.
Yeah, exactly. And I would the register always came out right, but I would always because you always have to make sure you take your change out. You're not going to give them the change back.
Yeah,
Take
you're
your change
gonna
out.
keep the change.
Take your change out of the drawer. That's why I had to learn real quick. You have to charge more than $1 because those coins start to weigh your pants down.
Yeah,
Then you end
Oh
up
my
cashing the
God.
coins in the drawer for cash. So
yeah.
that's what I would do. After I had so many quarters, I pull all the quarters out and pull cash out of the register and put the quarters back in the register.
Look at him. I love how he has this all figured out. Katie says, this is a timeline entry. Ripping unsuspecting customers off of Bob. Yeah, what year was it, Steve? Katie says, hold on, let me get the timeline. Let me get the timeline ready.
Oh
Put it
God.
into our
Please get rid of that.
timeline manual.
Cindy Council wants her money back, Steve.
All right, let's go. What year was this, Steve? When you were
Wow.
is this near the Popeyes theft? Because we have the Popeyes theft of
Yeah, it's right in
The
there.
deposit, yeah.
Yeah. That's the whole time.
I've got 1988 is when you ripped off Popeyes.
Yeah, that would have been it. So it'd been latter through 87 and 88. I was doing it. I worked because I needed the money because I was living on my own. So I worked every day. I didn't work the drive up every day, and you can only do it at the drive up because when people that come inside, they can see the register when you hit the button.
So this would have been 1988, 87, 88 is when you were doing the overcharging theft
right.
of Popeyes. It's on the list, everybody. It's
Yeah,
now on the list.
Yeah, because the drive up window had a sticker that would cover the register. I put that sticker there on purpose. It had a Popeye sticker on the drive up window. And so I blocked out the register. So nobody could see.
Steve, you better watch out. Anthony's keeping track of your stories. It's going to be like Target, just waiting for the charges to build. Waiting for the charges to build. That's what he's doing.
Wow.
Good
so they
old
never
Stevie.
caught on because I bet you probably offered to work drive through every time, didn't you?
Oh, I bet.
And they never
Yeah.
caught on.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
why is this fool always wanting to work drive through?
And that's one
hated
reason.
working drive through.
That's one reason. That's one reason because the kid that showed me, he was really cool to show me. He showed me like the first day I worked there, behind the counter. And after that, I'm like okay, because every evening I work the 3 to 11 shift usually.
Yeah.
They would say, okay, who wants to do what? And I said, I'll do drive up.
So you'd rip off every customer that came through. You would rip them off, and you'd get at least $1 from everybody.
You have to watch it because I did run into this a couple of times. I did have a repeat customer, and she says, when I came through last week, it was $22.65. How come it's only $21 today? I said, well, it's a rewards program now, ma'am.
Oh hell no! And she bought it.
You got a discount today?
Oh my god! So, Steve, I have a question. If you
Oh,
had
no.
to guess, just estimate the whole time you worked there, how much money do you think you stole?
Yeah. Just guesstimate.
Not counting the deposit.
No, because Anthony's listening.
Fuck, Anthony, I tried. Sorry.
I'm just give us a. It sounds like he was taking at least
You have to remember,
30
is-
bucks. I would say at least $30 a shift.
yeah,
And you worked how many days a week?
usually 5, 6.
So 5 days a week. So that's that's like $150 a week that you
Yeah,
were ripping off.
yeah. Oh yeah, I'd say that. 'Cause I was
Right?
spending that
How
much
long?
on
5
weed.
days a week. Damn. And that's being generous. That's only saying that you were
Oh
just taking
yeah.
$30 a night. But what was the
Anthony, stop
actual
listening.
cost? What do you think you were actually taking each night?
I can tell you that I never walked out of there after a shift with less than $25 in my pocket.
So $30 is pretty
The
right.
pretty average,
But
yeah.
what was the biggest? What was your biggest haul?
Well, the biggest was a big, like a banquet deal. We actually had to come in. I had to open early, and me and the fry guy had to come in,
Yeah.
and it was like 100 pieces of chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
But I'm saying, like, what was your biggest in one day? What was
Oh,
the biggest you ever took?
easy $150.
So you think you took? There was
Yeah, so that
sometimes
was-
where you would take $150.
Because that's when I was smoking lots of weeds, and I would buy weed every day. This is in Springfield. This was when before it was legal. This is before weed was legal.
Yeah.
You know,
This is in the
And we were
1980s. It's
we were
way before
partying.
weed was legal.
we were partying every night. Me and Dave and this other really tall, scrawny kid had long curly hair, looked like Ted Nugent.
Good Lord. And you
And
guys,
Gary.
your biggest take, you got one night where you took $150. Good Lord.
It was a weekend. It was a weekend.
Ah.
Now you have to please know.
But on the average, that was your take for a week, was $150 a week.
Yeah.
But this was damn. Unbelievable. So this this particular week, you made $300. If you took the $30 for 5 days
Yeah.
and then you stole $150 of the weekend, that's
But
$300.
I would spend $100 on weed though. I never saved them on anything. I mean, I drove a car that didn't have no brakes. I had to slam it in the park to get stopped. The brakes were so going on it.
Right?
Wow.
I lived. I tell you where I lived.
You spent all the money on weed?
Yeah, I lived. This was an efficiency. I mean, I literally had. It was a one room and a bathroom. I had to do my dishes in my tub, because I didn't even have a kitchen sink. It was at a big house on South 6th Street. One of them big houses, just right across the street from that big church
Yeah.
on South Street, big Catholic, the Emmanuel or whatever. There's a whole bunch of really big whole houses. And I lived right there.
So Karen
those
wants to know if
houses.
Steve would also be an income tax evader. Well, obviously, yeah. He wasn't paying taxes on the money.
Does Karen work for the federal government?
Yeah. No, she works for the state government, but
I'm going to have to plead the fifth on that one.
this
All right.
happened in 1988, so I doubt they'd come after
Well,
you.
let me just say this:
Yeah.
the government called me. The government called me.
The government
I said-
caught you.
Yes, I spent several years worth of wages garnished for the federal government and state government. because I would when I got married, I would accidentally forget to claim my disability because I would get or not my disability, my unemployment when I would get laid off work when I worked at the golf courses.
Yeah.
I would forget that I have to pay on that too, and I did it for 10 years, and then they finally said, "Whoa, Steve, you lost a bunch of money because you were not claiming your unemployment." And when the IRS wants money, they don't care.
So they just took it from you.
Oh yeah, they took it from me every week
Oh.
for a long time. But the way I understand right now, I don't have any because somebody told me one time when I first started getting disability, "Oh, you got to file taxes on disability. It's already pre-taxed, right?"
Hmm.
I
So he learned. So you're guesstimating that you stole the amount of money you stole, but you're saying that you're not exact in any of your stories. And by the way, these just could be made up stories. We don't know what's real and what isn't.
Steve just scratched and sniffed, by the way.
Of course he did.
What?
We knew he just did a scratch and sniff.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
What are we going to find out tonight on the subscriber show?
Scratch my nose.
Bullshit, Steve.
We funded this on a free
record.
show. He's admitting this stuff. What are we going to do on the pay show tonight?
Who knows?
By the way, tonight, go to morningdisaster.net and get a subscription so you can get on tonight's subscriber show. Make sure to, get yourself hooked up for tonight. It'll be a good one. I should probably go in and make sure that we're all set to go because I can't trust Jason to put us on
Yes.
Patreon.
Yep. Just in case, we have an incident like last week. Start the show. I got a shit. Okay.
Yep. We'll make sure it's all hooked up. Karen wants to know if they ever caught you stealing. No, it sounds like they never caught him.
Well, they caught me when I stole the deposit.
Yeah, I would say not till the deposit incident. He got busted for that
But
one.
you said you're.
But I narked on everybody else that was doing the drive up.
Didn't your mom pay that?
Wow.
What?
You ratted everybody else out for shit you were doing.
Wait, who did you rat out?
I ratted out all of them.
Oh,
I said, the people working drive there was scamming money. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Steve. They're fucking scamming money. I showed him exactly what they were doing. We're mad now.
So that's how you got out of going to jail.
Well, I gotta go to jail because my mom agreed to pay back in cash the money that I borrowed.
Your poor mother. Oh.
But that was the end of my mom and I relationship. My mom said, "I'm done with you. You're dead to me," and that's when I disappeared for several years.
Oh wow!
Until you got married.
Then I went off to Vegas and lived with Dale.
Dale's the one who helped you steal. He was the one who.
He's the one who taught me.
Yeah.
Oh my
Dale,
Good old
kid.
Dale. Where's Dale now?
I don't know. I think he went to prison.
Probably in freaking prison. Where Steve should be.
Oh no,
They should be cellmates.
I'm not. I didn't do them enough.
with Steve.
I was worried about that. Man. I was worried about that for a while, but then I got the job at Dairy Queen, and I offered them all more money to come to Dairy Queen. Then they really got mad at me. You can't be calling my people and offering them more money to go to work somewhere else. What do you mean I can't? I had Missy and Gary. Hey, you guys come over here. I can pay you $8 an hour.
So when you went to Dairy Queen, you stole people that worked at the Popeyes to come work for you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I called them on their shift. I said, "Hey,
Wow.
how much you guys make an hour?" They told me. I said, I can beat that by $1 because I knew I could. I mean, that's what that's what they told us we could hire. We could hire our own crew. And me and Dale like, okay, we want Missy, we want Gary, and Missy was hot, and Gary cooked,
Oh,
and he
Jesus.
didn't have a problem stealing stuff. He always took hamburger and stuff.
Oh my God. I don't think I'm well.
You don't sound it.
Now I'm coughing up a storm just hearing his stories. Well, look at the things we learn. We learn these things every day from Steve.
Yes.
I
Every
don't know
day.
why.
Every day, Anthony gets to add something to his list.
Uh,
Oh,
stitches
Steve.
get stitches. But he's more like a rat. Steve was the one who ratted out all his friends. I know I did this and I'm sorry, but everybody else is stealing. Here's how. So you alleviated your crime by ratting out everybody else. Boy. Well, we learned from Steve's stories. I hope everybody learned something today. I hope you learned.
Yeah, always
Not
ask for a
steal.
receipt when you go through the drive-through.
I hope you learned not to steal from Steve, as he told you exactly how he committed his thefts.
Oh, and
Katie's,
he'll throw your
Katie
ass under
says
the
no
bus. in a
honor
heartbeat.
amongst thieves with Steve.
No.
Oh, good Lord.
Mm.
Boy. Well, we should probably wrap up. We got a second show today at 6 o'clock tonight.
Oh, shit.
We'll be live at 6 Central Time tonight. Come on by and check out our subscriber show. Go to morningdisaster.net, or maybe you want one of your friends to check us out. Why not buy a gift subscription? You can get a gift subscription as low as $5 a month. Get a gift for someone else, someone who's got a sense of humor like you do. How about giving them the gift of the Morning Disaster subscriber show? Buy them a subscription. It's only $5 a month. Not bad.
I asked
Get
Aunt
him
Barbara
a-
if she wanted one. She said, "No, Stephen, I don't need a subscription to that show that they make fun of you on."
So your Aunt Barb doesn't want one?
No.
And then the Steelers get to beat the hell out of the Browns.
Oh,
tonight.
they are. They are. They
It's
are.
not going to be much of a game. That game's going to be a blowout.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They might as well let. They might as well let Wilson sit down this game and let Fields play today.
Yeah, I think the Browns. It's going to be. Isn't the game at? Is the game at Pittsburgh or is it at Cleveland?
That Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I don't know. I know my money's going on Pittsburgh for this
Oh,
game.
well,
tonight.
yeah.
Yeah.
And real quick, I'm
Cindy
going to
wants-
do this every day.
All right.
Oh shit.
Secret Santa. If anybody wants in,
Yeah.
I know I've gotten names, but in case somebody else is in that hasn't been in, to give me their name, I've got Big D, Jen, Ray, Steve, me and Dan, Kelly, Holly, Jason, Amanda, Katie, Anthony, Cindy Lopian, Lori, and Tom. Anybody else? Let me know. And then don't forget.
We
the
haven't
meet and
decided
greet.
what the cap is. We haven't decided what the cap is yet.
Well, what, like 25? But-
So
60.
it was last year.
Wait, 60.
I'm just saying. I want a good present. I don't want some shitty present.
Shit.
I want a good gift.
God, I hope Steve gets you.
Oh, I'll be so angry if Steve gets me.
Oh, you will.
I don't want food stamps. I
Oh,
don't want food stamps as my gift.
But here's a bag of Reese's that I bought with my
Exactly.
link card.
exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, I
You
hope
see,
you get Steve.
Steve will go through a grocery store and he'll buy something on his link card. And so
Yep.
you expect like here, Ray, your gift is a thing of chocolate chips.
Yep.
I'll get you some
Anything
pineapples
cookies?
and blue. I'll get you some
Wrapped.
pineapples and blueberries.
Wrapped in a Dollar General bag.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh
good
my
Lord.
God. Katie says, please let Anthony get Steve and please
No.
let Steve get Ray.
Oh,
Yeah,
please,
what is he-
baby Jesus. Please
Anthony
let
sent
that
Steve an
happen.
arrest warrant.
I already know what Anthony's got me in there. I hope he gets two
A
pair. I hope
warrant?
he get two pair. You have new
An
bracelets for me.
ankle, yeah, an ankle monitor.
He's gonna get back bracelets. Oh,
Oh,
my
all right.
God.
Mike
Ooh.
Woodson.
I farted.
Oh,
Phew,
Mike, you're gonna
dang.
get it? Mike lives in Mississippi. That's cool.
That's
Yeah.
okay. There's Amazon.
It's
They'll
easy to
send
do.
your
Exactly.
stuff
Amazon.
anywhere.
Matching bracelets. I love it. I love it.
And then also the meet and greet, December 14th, 7:00 at Boone Saloon. Don't forget,
Boone Saloon, December 14th.
they've got good food. Mm.
I was gonna go, but I might not because Steve's not going.
Unfortunately, I have family. As far as I know, now it may change. That was what my brother mentioned to my mother about coming down. So if my sister-in-law comes, she probably won't come. She doesn't like us.
Why does your sister-in-law not like you?
I
Aren't
don't
you
know.
troubled by that?
Couldn't imagine why.
My
I'm
sister-in-law
sure
not
he's
like
hit
me.
on. He's probably hit on her at some point. And
No. She looks good now. And there was a point in time where she's like, but she's a very attractive Filipino woman right now. My brother says, he said, once you have an Asian woman, he said, you'll never go back. So I'm gonna have to take his word for that. So I always wonder, when I
Lori
go over
says she can go if Ray and Steve are skipping. Why would Lori only go if we're skipping? Why would she not want to be around us?
there. Exactly.
why would she want to be around
Lori,
you?
we're delightful. We are delightful.
I
don't know
can't
what-
come.
Lori,
Holly. I have my
Don't listen.
mom's Christmas that weekend. Supposedly, that's what's been discussed. And that could change, and if it does change, I will be there. But
No, Steve likes when I go because I always pay for his meal.
and you don't have to. I don't know why you always have to. I've never asked. Only meal I ever asked you to pay for is the one that was a joke. That you
Oh,
paid
don't
for.
even start that. Don't even bring that up.
I know I paid for his meal last one. He didn't even thank me.
Bullshit.
Christina, I didn't even get a thank you from him. What a son of a
How
bitch.
rude.
I know.
God, Steve.
I want to go back to the last Tuesday show. I believe Ray, you said, Steve even thanked me. Whatever.
Yeah. And you can ask. My proof is Christina and Holly. They were there. They heard him not say thank you. And Dan or Dave, he was there too. He didn't hear Steve say thank you. Say Katie heard Steve try to order a second dinner. He tried to order dinner number 2 and make me pay for
Oh
it.
yeah, and the waitress was gonna bring him one.
And by
Just
the way, the
lots of
waitress
people
was going to
take-
bring him
Yeah.
dinner number 2. He said, "Oh, I want one to take home with me."
Yeah, because she's like, "You really want one?" And he's like, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, a lot of people do take out." And I'm thinking, "Oh God, she's gonna bring him another one."
And then that's when I
Oh,
jumped in and
Lord.
said, "Okay, I'm not paying for that. I'm not going to pay for that second one." And then Steve goes, "Oh, then I don't want it." Unbelievable.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I was going to offer to pay for Lori's meal, but if she's not going, well, she's not going. I guess I'll just pay for mine. I'm sure my wife will be in Texas then, but I don't know. I think she's lining up to go to Texas again really soon. When is Thanksgiving?
Next
Thursday, a week
It's
from
From
today.
Oh, it's a week. It's a week from today. I thought it was
Yes.
a couple weeks. Oh no.
Mm-mm.
Shit. Well, I think she'll probably wait till the week after Thanksgiving to go to Texas, knowing my wife. Mike wants to know when we do Secret Santa. Well, we do Secret Santa right after Thanksgiving, so it's usually the
Yeah, don't we usually do it on the Thursday night subscriber?
Yeah.
So it would
Yeah.
be the next Thursday we'll do names. Or not next Thursday, but Thursday after Thanksgiving. So 2 weeks.
Which will be December or something. Be the first
Yeah.
Thursday in December. Yeah. Because I don't know if we'll do it. We probably won't do a show on Thursday on Thanksgiving evening. We'll probably move it to
Yeah.
Maybe Friday night.
Yeah.
I'm
we could
guessing.
Yeah, we could do that. I think
Yeah.
that's what we've done in the past. Can't remember.
Yeah. So it sounds
So,
it should be good.
December 5th we'll draw names.
Yep. That's what we'll draw names. So get in now. If you want to get in the gift exchange, make sure Christina knows. All right.
Next Thursday morning.
Joel says, every time I log back into Facebook, it reverses back to Ray saying he's got genital warts. Then it goes, Ray does not have genital warts. Ray has never had genital warts. Steve has genital warts. He says his office staff has asked him 3 times what the hell he's listening to. It was Steve with the genital warts. It was not Ray with genital warts. Thank you. We should not have even ever talked about genital warts. There's only one person on the show that wanted to talk about genital warts. You can guess who that was. And it's obvious who likes talking about genital warts.
Yeah.
I'm not naming names, but I'm just saying it's obvious who that was. I want to thank you guys for checking us out today. We'll be back live tonight, 6
Stop
p.m.
that, Steve.
So come check us
Really
out
creepy.
tonight.
Stop that.
Go to morningdisaster.net and subscribe. Then you can be part of tonight's show. All right, you guys have a great rest of your Thursday, and we'll talk to you later. So long, everybody.
Bye.